Hi everyone, Letty here. I'm back with another 6x6 paper pad smash. This is going to be Salon by Cutapart. I make 99 total items, 6 different projects. You don't want to miss it. So welcome back everyone. I am participating in hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. One of my goals is to smash paper pads. I want to smash this Salon. It's 24 double-sided pages. It's by Cutapart. It's a 6x6 paper pad. And so my sister is a hairdresser. And so I wanted to smash this pad, make her a ton of items, like little thank you items that she can give to her clients whenever they come and get their hair cut or styled or, whatever. So here's what the paper pad looks like. It's super cute. I think I've showed this to her before and she liked it. So I'm thinking that I can make her a ton of little items and she can give them to her clients. And I'm hoping that they will like it as well. I really like that pattern. So again, Salon by Cutapart. And so two of the projects I was thinking about was some little gift card holders. I have a tutorial that I'll link at the end. And so I already have my little foundations ready to go. I just have to finish gluing them. But otherwise, these are my little gift card holders. They have a little pop-up mechanism. So I will finish these off. And then the other project I wanted to do was some 3x3 cards. I'll also link a tutorial for that project down in the description box below or in the end screen as well. So you basically take a 3x6, fold it in half, and then you decorate. So these are two of the main projects I want to make using this paper pad. There will be others. I'm going to have 6 total projects. So I'm thinking with these little 2x2 Cutaparts, these are going to be perfect to go on the little 3x3s. I'm going to add some layers of some cardstock. I think I'm going to add in some gold foil cardstock, but I think this is going to be very cute. So if you have this paper pad, feel free to take it out, craft along with me. I'm thinking there's also some Cutaparts here. These are like 2x3s. I'm thinking about maybe using them, but I really like those little scissors. So the verdict is still out. You'll have to wait to see to the end what happens. My first step, I'm going to break down my paper pad and basically prep by cutting all the papers for my 2 projects. So my first round of prepping is done. I've already cut everything I need. Here's what I did. So these are my scraps as of right now, which there's still a ton of scraps. You're going to see the additional 4 projects that I'm going to do from those scraps. And then I also have my gift card holders. I've already folded them and I have already finished assembling them. I added the glue to kind of secure them together. We will finish those here in just a bit. I've got 6 of them that I'm going to be using today after all. I've already cut all of my papers for my gift card holders. I've got my flaps, the inside little pop-ups, my bigger mats. I've also got my sentiments. I've got a couple of sentiments that I'm going to put on these gift cards, one on the outside, one on the inside, and then also a gold foiled stitched scalloped circle that I'm going to use just as an anchor, just to kind of add some zing to this. The collection I'm using for stamp is Cute Script by The Greeting Farm. I did purchase this from Not Too Shabby. I'll link a website link down below and a discount code just in case they still have it. I really like that stamp set. And then my second project was going to be 18 3x3 cards. I've already folded and scored and prepped my little cards. I have my insides ready to go with a stamp sentiment. I am going to add some paper in just a bit, but basically I'm going to add layers of cardstock, the gold foil, just like this. And then I'm going to add a layer of this like minty teal color because I really like that. Doesn't go exactly with the collection, but I think it works enough. And then I'm going to add those little 2x2 Cutaparts right on top. So that's what my final card will look like for those. We'll have 18 of those. And then one other thing I did was I brought out a paper bag to decorate because I figured I would throw all the items inside of the bag. These were from Hobby Lobby. I got them when they were 50% off, so I paid like $2.50 for 10 of them, which is about $1 a piece. I think that's a fantastic deal. And it's large enough that I can put the gift card holders and the 3x3 cards right inside of there. And what I'll do is I think I'm going to use some of these scraps like this scissor paper that I really like. I'm going to cut that up and I'm going to add it to the front of that little bag just to decorate it just a little bit extra. So my next step will be to prep my 2 main projects and then figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of those scraps. So again, I have the gift card holders and my 3x3 holders. I'm going to prep as much as I can off camera. I am going to assemble some of this off camera, but I'll come back and we'll definitely assemble one together on camera. So let's go ahead and craft. I've got one of each of my 3 main projects, but I do have a few extras that I will show you in just a bit. I've got my 3x3 cards. I've already added the strips right on the inside of the cards. I will do a full recap at the end so you can see what all of them look like. I also have my gift card holders. These came out super cute, I think. I really like that pop of gold. We're going to do one on camera in just a second. And I have a bonus project here. So I ended up looking at a tutorial from Bourbon Creek Crafts, who's Beth here on YouTube. She makes these little nail file holders that you can can stick a nail file right on the inside. She made some. I'll talk about that in just a bit, but I'm going to make some today too. So let's go ahead and make the 3x3 card today. So I have my 3 layering pieces for the top. And then again, I've already prepped all the insides on the inside of the cards ready. They're ready to go. So I have my gold cardstock, my regular cardstock, and then my little 2x2 mat. So I'm going to start with my largest one, which is my gold cardstock. And that one measured, I believe it was 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And this one was 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then my little Cutapart was 2x2. So, and I'll try to link as many of the dimensions down in the description box below for you. So here's what my final cards will look like. Super easy project, right? Okay, so let's make this gift card holder. So, and again, I do have a full tutorial at the end, which I'll link. So that way, in case you want to check it out, you can see how to make these. These are super fun and super easy. I've got a sentiment that's going to go on the inside. I also have a to from that I'm going to put at the bottom there. I do have an additional sentiment that's going to go on the outside flap. And then I've got 4 of these larger mats. And I think these are like 2 3/4 by 4. I've got 4 of those. Those are the main sections of this little gift card holder. There are 4 of them. I've got the 2 little strips that are going to be for the little gift card pop-up mechanism. And then I've got the 2 additional pieces that are going to be for my flap. So let's go ahead and get started. I know there's only one spot for these, so I usually like to start with that. But I usually will also try to decide what's going to be my cover. And I make sure that I either set it aside or I glue that one first. So this is the one that I chose for my cover. And then because I know which of is going to go as far as the coordinating flap, I'm going to go ahead and glue that one down. Since there's only one left, flap left, I'm going to go ahead and just glue that one down. Now, the next step is just to decide what you want on your back, which I've decided this one with the black and white. And then the next step will be just to decide which ones you want either on the top or the bottom as far as those larger mats. So this is a tutorial that I had originally seen by Ericka, who's Craftinated. I'll try to link her video down below as well if I can find it. And then again, I do have a tutorial for this, so I'll link that in the end screen so you can check it out. Just watch till the end of the video, and then you'll see a pop-up that comes up so you can click on it and you can get straight to that tutorial that I had done in past. This is a really fun gift card holder, and I think it's kind of a showstopper because of the little pop-up mechanism. I'm just gluing my little add-on to the top, and then I'm going to add some Velcro dots. I got these from Dollar Tree. I put a pair, push it down, and our gift card holder is done. And I know that went really fast. Again, check out the tutorial that I'm going to have at the very end of the video, and I go much, much slower. So the last thing is this file folder from Beth's tutorial. So one of the things that I did a little different was I'm using cardstock. I did use a 1-inch punch circle for the top. I think she used a slightly smaller one. And the other thing was I added some additional score lines. So I did her original 4 scores, but then I added just a small little score for the bottom. This is going to help us fold for the bottom of the nail file holder. I think you'll see what I mean in just a bit. And then the other thing was, instead of doing the whole thing in paper, because my scraps were limited, I didn't have a scrap that was large enough. I just added a small little piece of paper scrap, which just decorates the front. So I've already folded and kind of varnished each of my score lines. I'm going to add glue to one of the 2 sides, just like this. And then one of the things I do that might be a little different is I'm going to fold this down because it's an even box, and then just fold over the flap and press down that glue. So again, if you watch Beth's tutorial, which I'll link down below, she does it just slightly differently. But I felt like after doing so many of these, this was the easiest way. And then with that additional little score line, it really helps to, fold this end, because you're basically going to do a pinch method where you pinch the end, and then the nail file will go right inside through the top. So I'm adding glue, I'm pinching it closed, and this is something that she did as well. And then she added some clamps. I think she used a clothespin. I'm just using these little clamps from Dollar Tree. You'll set that aside, and you can actually let it dry. And then when it's done, you'll take it off and you'll be ready to go with these nail files. So here's one that's already done. You see how it's closed completely shut at the bottom. These were a super fun project, and they really did not use a lot of paper at all. So this was a 6x6 paper pad smash. This was Salon by Cardstock, 24 double-sided sheets. I did smash the entire pack, except for these little scraps, which I am okay with because almost all of them have a hole, you see. And then this was from the branding strip. I cut them down just to remove the hole, but otherwise they all have little holes in them. I am perfectly okay with trashing this. I think I paid less than $2 for this pad. I feel like I definitely got my money's worth. Let's see what I made. So I got 6 gift card holders. These turned out super cute. I really like that pop of gold. I think it just works with this style. I like the black with the dark hot pink and the teal, the mint color. I really like the way these turned out. I think my sister's going to love these. And then by extension, her clients as well. So I thought these would be perfect. So she could add in like a little, maybe like a $5 Starbucks gift card and hand it back as like a thank you, maybe like on Valentine's or something. she obviously can do whatever she wants, but I really like the way these turned out. And again, this gift card tutorial is super, super easy to make. I'll link it at the end so you can check it out. So 6 gift card holders. I made 18 of these 3x3 cards. I thought these would be fun that she could just slip in or just hand them out. So here's what they look like. You've got your multiple layers, and there's 2 of each kind. I did add paper to all the insides, so you've got 2 of each of the designs. Here's the next one. I like that one a lot. This one's so super fun, so cute. And then messy hair, don't care. And then there's just a ton of really cute ones. So these are, again, 3x3 cards. I do have a tutorial. I'll link it at the end. You can check it out. This was a really fun paper pad. I really like the colors. I had been eyeballing this one and really didn't know what to do with it for the longest time. I'm glad I was able to take it out today and smash it. Now, I made 42 nail file holders. I know, a ton. Look, they're just going to keep coming and coming. The backs are completely black. The rest of the shell is black because I used black cardstock. I did use, I think it was like a 65 pound or an 80 pound cardstock. And then, of course, I added the additional scrap piece of paper on the top. It was so, so tiny, but look at all these nail files that I got. And then I did decorate the one bag that I'm going to add all her little gift cards into. So I just used a little bit of that paper, and then I added some more of the gold foil, and I did end up using one of those 2x3 Cutaparts. So I have one decorated bag as well. And then I was not really sure what to do with this, but I really like the little sentiment at the top. It's just so super cute. And then I really like the little girls that are you know, styling the hair. I thought that was perfect. So I made 2 little mini slimline cards for my sister. And then the last project I made was 30 tags that are say thank you on them. So thank you tags. So I thought these would be fun. She could wrap up something, add a tag to it, slip it in her packaging. If somebody purchases some shampoos or something, she could throw it in the bag. So again, 99 total items, 6 different projects from this one 6x6 Salon collection by Echo Park. It was a 6x6 paper pad smash, again, as part of my hashtag Crafty Goals 2023 collab this year. So thanks for visiting, everyone. I hope you subscribe, like this video, follow me on Instagram. Here are a couple videos I think you might enjoy, and happy crafting.